This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone...
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh.
Linny, could you come here?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Before I forget, the Traveler and I collect...
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of material.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and...
I'm afraid that's just how it is here.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain. It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though, when I was a child, my mother told me that if I want... Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon!
If it's an elemental dragon, then how... Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept.
So... It rained for longer than I suspect.
Was there something you needed to do?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet...
Oh, are you leaving?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Perhaps we could trouble the trap. I'm afraid that Fremine can be
No trouble at all! Don't worry!
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, no need!
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for...
Oh no, we're just...
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets! I could tell right away. No need. They've already prepaid several back, but they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business.
Whoa! So...
I can't say for sure.
Hey! Is this machine what you...
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get...
Well, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by...
Huh? How can trials...
Well, I'm not completely sure. When a trial is in session, the Oha...
So that's what its other But... Paimon still doesn't get it. Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon...
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, besides Indemnitium, we have another type of... It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is...
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're all...
You again? Didn't I already prompt...
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the...
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop.
Hey, hold on! Before you go around trying to collect payments, if Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine.
You're from Northland...
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay instead.
Long story short, but it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will, either way you look at it, it seems.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid.
Hey, you!
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the traveler like this. Why don't you.
You kidding? Listen to me, boy. If you want your.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, traveler, the last.
Hey! That's way over the line! All right,
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm sure this won't take.
Yeah! Bring it on. Riptide. You're mine. Yeah.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong?
Oh, now you notice. Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my...
Strange. How could that happen?
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying...
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? And
Well, I guess it's because I...
what kind of reason is that?
I don't know. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless...
Maybe you losing...
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 4, it was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. She was always quiet and very mysterious. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. Because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me.
But what is it?
She never explained that. But my guess, in my dream, I was in the deepest depths of...
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us.
That's just a... It takes that shape because the scene...
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. So why don't you just go ask...
You make it sound so easy. But it's been years now, and I've still...
Oh.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more Oh, seems the time really...
What? More...
No, it's more of a personal appointment.
Official champion...
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by... The champion duelists are so engaging in... And the worst case scenario, though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a great...
So, do many people actually get out of their trial?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we...
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have...
Huh? Your vision...
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be Besides, I just need...
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just...
Whatever gave you...
That sneaky guy. He said he... Well... Wow! Who could have else you see from Yai Publishing House. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the... Lily said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus!
Reserved your seats, and
Ooh, front row seats!
don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's...
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead. Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's... Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the... Oh, you... What?
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt I would be perfectly happy to chat.
Oh, wait, that's not it, Paimon's. Sorry, Paimon's got...
A friend, you say?
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny, then. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Vaude.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard, and as required by prop...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you...
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is an...
Wait.
I saw you all chatting just... Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That's...
Whoa,
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice... And by the way, I should probably... There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite... I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant... So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise she may be...
Huh?
Very good. That is for the best.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made...
Yay! The show is finally about to start! Oh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please.
Hello, everyone. Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show.
Oh, good point. That's what...
Now, without further ado, I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Oh, and before... You never know what can happen in... A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Huh?
Whoa! What in the world just happened? Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
If we could see easily through his tricks, and to appreciate magic, we should focus on the...
Guess you're right.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad, but our magical journey has only just begun. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was in which case, I have... So, for my next trick, I will require the Please, if my assistants could bring... There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here. I'm sure many of our clever our lucky audience... Now please, everyone pay very...
Wow! How's he? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpower?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this. It selects numbers entirely at random. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, please, come forward. My assistant will take you... I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. You don't need to do anything. If the magic is interrupted, who knows?
Oh.
All right. Like this. 60, 59, 58. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so... Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds...
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. Come on, repeat after me. 60.
60!
That's right, perfect!
54, 53, why aren't you counting, Nervous?
I am counting in my head. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality.
Oh, alright. You look so serious.
40! Mr. Linney, are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. It would be a disaster if we get sent...
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't...
25! What's wrong, Mr. Linney?
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration.
Never mind the decorations.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be...
90!
It seems things aren't quite... It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be 10 seconds and...
10!
Almost there now.
8!
Swapping 2 people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
Is this part of the Mr. Lenny, you're going...
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still...
This performance is over. Medical staff with me.
Yeah.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowl. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the... As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowl in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearance.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances.
Huh? Why me?
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians make...
That can't be right. He was in the box on the stage the entire time. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect...
A kidnapping and...
I mean, of course, that's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Lynn. But with Linny's help, so no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And...
It wasn't a draw.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed. Well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. Are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him? Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big-shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened just...
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor... I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But, if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is... I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate! As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette!
That's the right attitude. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our...
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has...
Oh, well... I'm afraid that would...
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. 'Tis truly a pity. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our...
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still... Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
Ah, I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned.
Huh? What do you...
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hard work. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the... However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to... If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends?
Well, you can't say we're
So in just a short time, he was not only I know there's no such thing as magic. The real... I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just... Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa. Look! This bit is made from different... Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. Huh. So if... Wait! But... Hello there! What are you investing?
Oh, the seats were all booked in advance. So we were... Sure, it's not like this is confident. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from... Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House. The Magic Troupe members all claim. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all. Which magic? That's how it seems to us.
Okay, then.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Whoever this rope, why would it... Gosh.
I see that you're investigating the area. If you find any new and interesting leads...
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you...
The thud?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath. I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. And when the pyrotechnics went...
Wait, wasn't the noise we heard...
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a... Oh, that's true.
That does remind Pine...
Lenny's still talking to the guard. I think someone will be... Lenny's still talking to the guards. I think someone will be... Lenny's still talking to the guard. I think someone will...
Why would it? We all heard that.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you. Oh,
Huh? You mean us?
that's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish...
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of this? From mediating disputes and providing protection, and I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my...
Huh? Boss.
Well, I am the
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will...
No need. You don't have to call me boss.
Okay, if you say so.
All merely trifling details. Never. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlike...
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking... But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled... Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever. But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina would...
Sounds more like you just...
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times. All right, I've answered your question.
Wait a minute. Did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like...
Well...
And why would that be?
Most astute of you, Demoiselle. I, too, think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience, then if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint...
Wait! Since when did we...
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or you...
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in a... You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. Huh. And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh,
We'll be making some preparations first.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or...
no, we're not leaving. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming. So the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on. I doubt there was...
How can you be so
Well, because I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which... But still, I did not abandon my post. We Melazines are...
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't... All right, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
investigation team has some new
See, I told you. What if the machine...
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
You're trying to help them?
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that, well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it... In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Even though it's bad... We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting.
Understood. Then I will be going with you.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? Sorry. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join?
Find my...
Oh, new helpers? I would be...
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind...
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will...
Weren't there...
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still
the back? You mean...
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to... The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get? Exactly.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box?
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right up. See this flatbed, the box with the lucky...
This trolley can...
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was locked, the audience member would only be able to...
Right! You were...
Ah, yes. My assistant and I...
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked! Wow! Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last!
Lynette would briefly, and then but as you saw, Cal was in the box.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which... What?
Oh! Paimon knows! And here's a broken vase!
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
What's this?
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick.
Whatever it is. A tunnel just...
Oh, her clothes are here.
Right. Ugh. Whoever the murderer was... This is... People needed to... Whoever the murderer... Whoever the murderer... What is this place?
It seems someone...
Alone, perhaps. But if...
But there are no other ways in or out of here. Oh, you're right! Let Paimon write that down. Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes, let's head back up. Well, we've ascertained the state of... Let's find a place to...
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the base.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then! You know, like the kind you usually see in novels!
In other words, the
Charges and...
That's right. This is how a trial... That's right. This... The statements from both sides that affect... To put it simply,
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
Once both sides have... Then, fine.
Huh? So that machine is the...
In practice, yes, the guard...
Huh? Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxy.
They're concerned that we might... And even if that were not...
I'm ready to break out at...
Whoa, whoa!
Of course. I just hope...
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over...
Huh. Breaking out, son. Just kidding! Just kidding! Paimon will
What do you mean, no snacks?
Huh?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come...
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the demoiselle.
I have eggs, sugar, and...
Good work.
These three are quite the And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was... From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you...
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere, that fancy... Don't underestimate beating egg weights, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency. Or, anyway, give these a try.
Only 3?
Well, eating too many...
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is demoiselle's... No need for concern.
All right, then. However, we can assume the magician twins could have committed the crime.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance, resulting in the shattering of the vase. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but...
True. None of the clue, but the only people left...
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications?
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, nor does she have any motive.
From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing. What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn...
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat. Maloose, set up the stove.
Huh?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons of...
Exactly.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this...
Well, that's it for snack time. I don't know. It would be awkward if...
All right, thanks for your help, and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
All right, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.